Hi, good morning. Welcome into Shop HQ, Invicta online live show. It's great to have you here with us this morning. Huge favor on an early Tuesday morning. If you are an Invicta fan, if you are a watch collector, I'd love you to participate in this segment that we're going to have about the next 20 minutes together. And I have to be brutally honest with you. I don't do a lot of the watch shows here at the network. So this is a time for a lot of the collectors to step in and be in the spotlight and really be part of this co-host situation. So feel free to kind of tap in and add some information as we go through these terrific pieces. If you're not familiar with Invicta, it is one of our premier watch brands here at the network. It's as a brand, it's been around for well over 100 years. Here at the network, it's been here for over 20 years. So it is a mainstay here for us, and the collectors have made it that. A lot of you love the designs, you love the look, you love the feel of it. A lot of our Invicta shows are seen at night. So after 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, you can always tune in and catch one of those shows. And we have watch experts on the show to walk you through these pieces. I've got 4 different watches that I'm going to share with you this morning. And this very first one is a 50 millimeter Coalition Forces quartz chronograph. It's stainless steel bracelet watch. It comes in several different colors, but from what I understand, this is the one that is available. That is going to be our black in the bracelet band, and I'm going to turn just a little bit. Yeah, is that better? You got it. So that you can see the overall design in that. So one of the things that I know very well from just doing a couple of these shows, and I still don't see this, Ryan, just so you know, is that 50 millimeter size for many of you is key. You'll like that size, you feel comfortable with it. And certainly at $74.99 with a value pay of $12.50, where'd this little beauty come from? That is a fabulous price, and I'm not surprised that we only have the black bracelet band left in this. Very easy to see, the chronograph stainless steel style. You've got your date window, the 24-hour subdial. The Tritonite accented dial is there as well. Water resistancy is at least 100 millimeters or 330 feet, which is incredible. You got it right now? Okay, terrific. So that doesn't look right, Ryan. How do I see? Ooh, okay. Will it just appear at the bottom here?
It's on the screen right now.
Okay. Okay, so here's the key. So I've got everything set up here so I can actually try to answer maybe some questions, or we can converse back and forth. I hope you'll key in, let me know where you're watching from so we can say good morning to you. And then just a little bit of background of the watches that you may have. You know, is 50 millimeter. I gave you that information that 50 millimeters seem to be a size that many of you are very, very comfortable being able to have. Now remember that black bracelet version, those are Kendi's hands. I recognize that right away. Kendi is one of our premier watch hosts. She'll join you in the evening to be able to take you through all these great pieces. But as you look at this, what I personally like a lot about this, especially in the black bracelet version, it's got a very, very strong presence to it. I think the numerals, the way to be able to tell time, I think it's easy to read, right? I mean, sometimes there are some watches that become so heavily laden with features, it takes away the idea of actually being able to read the time. This one is laid out so clearly, and it's at a phenomenal price. $12.50 to be able to bring this home is terrific. Couple of things you should know is the Invicta label and brand is on the closure on the back. You've got all your key push buttons up on the side, easy to reach so that you can access that, timer feature if you so want. If you want to be able to do that secondhand version, want to do a reset on it. The other thing is that I'm just looking here, the bracelet length is 8.5 inches in length. So with a width of about 30 millimeters in size. So really a tremendous, let me turn it this way so that you can see everything that's going on here. Because I think that for a watch of this size with 50 millimeters, with the black and with the silver around the outer edge, it's a very, very sharp look. There's no doubt about it. And I think this could be an everyday watch, right? This is the one that's kind of got that utilitarian feel to it. That if you put it on in the morning, you've got a full day ahead. Some of it may be very casual. Some of it could be, business. You're thinking about going to a business meeting. I think that watch can do it all. Do guys think about that? Do they dress their watches? Like, I'm going to be casual today, so I'm going to put this one on. Do they? Okay, good. Yeah, somebody who's into watches would do that. I don't know. I'm just asking it as a question. I mean, women, we always think about, what am I wearing? Is it going to match? I just want to know if guys, when you collect, are you like, I'm picking this out specifically? I would think that could go either way. That one's kind of been casual. It could be kind of dressy. So you've got it all. Weigh in. I mean, if you think, no, we just put on the watch because we like it that day, then weigh in. I'd love to hear from you. Hey, Tony, thanks. Thanks for being here. Don't leave me by myself with all the watches because I'm not usually your watch girl. I need your help. Okay, we're going to move on. Great to have you here with us. Shop HQ Online Live with Invicta, our premier watch brand. The next one we're going to talk about is a 44 millimeter. Now, this is, to me, it seems like it's a big difference from the 50 millimeter that we just saw. It's an I-Force quartz. It's a stainless steel bracelet watch, and it comes with a 1-slot dive case. Now, the question mark on the front means don't know if you're going to get a yellow, a red, a green, a gray. It's kind of going to be a little bit of a, crapshoot, whichever one you're going to get. But the idea is you will get a 1-slot dive case to go along with this. This, to me, is so incredibly different from anything you normally see when it comes into Invicta. Don't you think so? I mean, usually when I think of Invicta, I think of a lot of the much thicker, bigger, fuller timepieces. These are a nice, refreshing change. There's no doubt about it. $59.99. Sweet little gift, sweet little something. Any of the ladies watching out there and saying, you know what, Valentine's Day is coming up. I'd like to be able to have a terrific piece to be able to give to my sweetie. 6 value pay, $10 on value pay to be able to get it home. Tuck it away so you can put a little red bow on it and be able to give it as a gift. It's $629,140. By the way, the last watch we had was $659,202. And I really hope that if you're looking for a very dressy, inexpensive type piece, you know what this would be good for? Tony, if you're watching out there, see if you agree. This piece right here, I would imagine is for the guy that travels a lot, right? So that if you've got, you're on the plane, then you're going to business meetings, then you're coming home, I would imagine this watch. Because if along that way when you're traveling, and it doesn't even have to be on a plane, you could just be in your car a lot. If for some reason, unfortunately, if for some reason, like left it in a hotel room or you lost it along the way, at $59.99, sure, you probably love the watch and you're sorry about, but you're not out $200, $300, $400, $500 for a watch. So I know I travel a lot, and when you travel a lot, there can be those times when, oops, you've left something along the way. This one, you don't have to worry about it. It's sharp. It's got that two-tone look to it in the silver and in that gold tone. This one is also 8.5 inches in length. It's got the deployant clasp on the back, so very easy to put on, lock it into place. It will also be one that at 22 millimeters in size, I hope that's going to work out nicely for you if you don't want one of the bigger Invicta watches that we always make available. It's kind of like the last one we had that had that chunkier feel to it, that had that big kind of lug. This is a dressier, more refined overall appearance. This is our Shop HQ Online Live program. It lasts for about 20 minutes or so. We like to bring you some special pieces that have done really well on the other side on the network. And while you're looking at this one, that is 629,140, I want to talk about some special shows that are taking place on the actual TV network side. If you can tune in throughout today, there's going to be some special programming called Green MD Revolution. It is the first of its kind on any home shopping network. It is a skincare line with CBD. And this CBD is grown from hemp grown here in the United States. Its amount and purity is certified by a third party. The entire skincare line is formulated here in the United States. In fact, on the TV side, it is currently being aired. So if you want to kind of click over and check out Green MD Revolution, you can certainly do that. I hope you'll have a chance to check it out throughout the day, or go to our website, shophq.com, and look at all of the great products that have been brought in. We have a doctor from Harvard and Yale, just those two schools. got double degrees. I mean, a little bit of a brain bag who's bringing us this incredible line. He's lovely. He's just a really great, great guy. But I hope you can check that out, Green MD Revolution. If you'd like this watch, remember you get the cool dive case to go along with it. It's 629140. Do you have a favorite of the collection?
This one?
Yeah. Was it the first one?
That's probably this next one coming up.
Oh, next one coming up is your favorite. Okay. Eric, the helper in the show, is going to end up being a producer. I'll have to answer to him someday. I don't know how I feel about that, Eric. Yeah, look at he's like, that's great. That's awesome. Okay, let's get back into, oh, look at this. 52 millimeters. So we started out the program with a 50 millimeter. The last one was 44. This one is now up to 52 millimeters, and it's called the Hard Rock Bolt. That's a very cool, very, very cool watch. This one is an automatic. It's priced out at $77.99. We've had some great price. Who picked these out? We've had some really great prices this morning. Tony, are you still with me? Give me a thumbs up if you're still with me. If you could give me some insight into the Hard Rock Bolt, I'd love to be able to hear from you. It would be wonderful to hear some of the background here. You've got this incredible cable design, which is making it different than any of the other watches that we've had in the program. And I also think this kind of textured look to the back of the face just kind of gives it, a step up. The entire bracelet, you've got your deployant clasp in the back right there, but the entire bracelet is going to be in that gold tone style. And I hope when you're looking at this one, the only other two-tone is going to be in the rope design that goes around the outer edge. So it's a very sharp, very unique look overall. It's got a lot of draw to it. Things that you should know about this one, of course, the date window, the Tritonite accented dial, the sunray, that's what they call it. See, I knew there was a name to it. It's called the sunray dial. Oh, and it's got in this, can you go up to that close-up? I'm going to show you a close-up of it that you had in the video. Those are Kendi's little pinkies again, I can see. Oh, Hard Rock on the underside that she's showing you. That's neat to be able to have that. But if she turns it around again, Ryan, when you look at the face of this watch, you're going to find that in what would be the sunrise, there's all Hard Rock in and around. That is neat. I've never seen this one before. Was this just launched at the remote that they did? I bet that's where it was. Okay, so they went on the remote. And where was that in Florida too? Okay, it was in Florida. So that remote, and I think it was Heather Hall that probably debuted that. That's a terrific one. That has a really nice style to it. So 52 millimeter, thickness is about 17 millimeters. Overall size, now this one's the biggest of the collection that we've had so far. This bracelet is going to be a 9-inch bracelet on this, and then it is going to have about 26 millimeters in width overall. So a great, big, full feel on this watch, which is terrific. Joel. Oh, Joel's asking me a question. Joel, don't put me on the spot here. Wait a minute here. I'm not your regular watch gal. That would be Kendi or Heather. He's asking if there's, I found it, Joel. This one is to 100 millimeters, right? Or to 100 millimeters, geez. 100 meters or 330 feet. Does that sound about right? Yeah? Joel? Don't be putting me on the spot for a lot of other stuff, Joel. I could find that. 330 feet. Water resistancy. Hope that answers your question. Thanks for being here. Joel, let me ask you a question. And Tony, and I thank you for being here. It seems like you're a watch collector. Do you remember when we launched this watch? Do you remember when we were on the remote and there was a collection of Hard Rock? I do know that. Hard Rock watches that we launched at that time. Did you pick up any along the way? Is this something, was the style different that stood out to you? Was it the brand? Oh, Joel, thanks. Sounds good for a dip in the pool. Well, Joel, considering it's only going to be 20 degrees here in Minnesota, you must be in warm weather, Joel. You've got to be in warm weather, and I'm envious of that you could take that little dip in the pool. That would be wonderful. I hope you love this, but my question still remains. Do you have any of the Hard Rock pieces? If you do, what was the draw to it? What did you find that you thought was interesting? Was it, just having the brand? Was it the specific style of the watch that you love so much? Whatever was your draw to it, I would appreciate to know that. Thanks for being here. You guys really are the co-host in this program. I came right out from the beginning and I said, I'm not your your usual watch guy or gal, but I'm happy to spend some time with you during our online program, and I make you the co-host for this. Where's Daniel Green? He's probably sleeping in, right? Doesn't that sound like Daniel? Where is he? Shop HQ Dan. That's his little handle on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, or I have 2 pages on Facebook, just Laura Duffick or Laura Duffick Shop HQ. Love to be able to connect with you. I turn to you guys because Joel, Tony, you're the collectors out there. If you look at this next one that we're going to do, and this is the last one, correct, Ryan? Okay, so this is the Invicta Reserve. It's the 15th anniversary. I didn't know they did. Did they do one for each anniversary? Okay, let me ask this to the collectors. Tony, Joel, do you remember if Invicta, our premier watch brand here, if they did a watch for every single anniversary? Like, was there a 1 anniversary, a 1st anniversary watch? Was there a 2nd, a 3rd, a 4th? Because wouldn't that be cool if you had every anniversary watch? That would be one heck of a collection, wouldn't it? I think that would be fantastic. This one is $199.99. It's 669-365 and the item number 669-365. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yay, Mary. Hi, Mary. It says, hi, Laura and HQ staff. That would be Ryan and Eric this morning. The guy, come out here, guys, behind the scenes. Say hi to Mary. Be the friendly guy. Here's Eric. Eric is my partner, but he's going to be they're moving him to producing, so he's going to be in charge. Scares me a little bit, but And then Ryan is now going to be in charge of all of these online things. So yay, thanks Mary for recognizing these guys. Tuning in from Florida. You must be where Joel is, because Joel was asking about water resistancy, about taking a dip in a pool. You little Florida people out there enjoying the sunshine. Ken, it was released at Hollywood's Florida's Hard Rock remote right before, the hurricane hit the Bahamas. And remote, I remember that. The remote got canceled early. Ken, what a good memory you have. You just brought that all back to me. That's right. That was at the remote where they were questioning, and they put all of the team members. It came out in 2 shifts. They put one group of our people who were down there on one plane and got them out. And then the last group got at the truly at the last minute to get on a plane and get out of there. They put them on that plane and got them out. Ken, how great that you remember that and you thought of that. Do you know what this session timed out, honey, on here? So that was fantastic. Oh, Ken, how terrific that you thought of that. Now, this one is going to be the gold tone with the black face to it. A couple of bits of information here. Mother of pearl dial, which is really beautiful. It's a limited edition piece. This one is water resistant up to 660 feet. Holy moly. 52 millimeters in size. Thickness is 17 millimeters. 8.5 inches in length. And the width is 26 millimeters. Okay. I'm going to fix that later. Is that it? Okay. But did I do something? I probably pushed a button. I shouldn't have. I'm like a kid. Don't touch it. Don't push the buttons. I hope you love this, though. Boy, what memories. This one was amazing. And this is our 15th. Do you know what anniversary we're on? Because it's the 15th anniversary. We're on 16th year? I thought it would have been longer with Invicta. But wouldn't it be interesting? I'd love to know if there is a collector out there. First of all, if there was a watch made for each anniversary. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and we're up to 15. Wouldn't it be amazing to have in a collection that you have the watch from every single anniversary? They should redo that, and they should release. I'm going to have to talk to Al. They should release the 1st again, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And then be able to collect each one. I think that would be fantastic. What a collection that would be. You can see the dial on the mother of pearl, how sharp that is. You can pick up on the greens and the pinks that it's inherent with mother of pearl. Last look at this one, 669365. I want to thank everyone, especially the collectors out there, for your patience as I walk you through. I'm not your regular watch host, but thank you for spending some time and some consideration and for conversing back and forth. Loved it. Tony, Joel, Mary, Ken, thank you so much for being here. Remember, we've got great things happening on the TV side today. Green MD Revolution. First skincare like it with CBD. I hope you can tune in and you can catch that program. In fact, it's going on right now on the TV side. Have a great day, and thanks so much for being here with us during our Invicta online live show.